So far this week in our Wonderful Day in the Lord broadcast, we've been looking at the accusations made by Bildad against Job, and they've been pretty pointed, pretty harsh. His last accusation is found in verse 21 of chapter 18, and that is that Job does not know God. So now he is believing he can see the heart of Job and know of Job's relationship with the Lord. He's out of his element. He's beyond where he should be. Well, you know, when you start making accusations like that against anybody, these harsh, strong accusations against the person of someone, not dealing with their arguments per se, but just with their personhood, you almost never accomplish anything of value. All you do is start another argument. And this is exactly what happens with Job. Job really doesn't refute so much what Zophar is saying, or Bildad is saying, as he gets angry and he shoots back. He fires back, as you might expect, at Bildad. It's going nowhere good. So let's pick it up in verses 1 through 4. He basically says that he's just simply being dishonored, disrespected by these guys. Then Job responded, "How long will you torment me and crush me with words? These 10 times you have insulted me. You are not ashamed to wrong me? Even if I have truly erred, my error lodges with me." And so Job's angry. You know, you're insulting me, you're shaming me, and even if you're right, that's my issue, right? It lodges with me. It's an issue I have to deal with, and your approach has been very harsh and very hard and very unhelpful to my life. But then we go on to see that Job is either drifting from a strong worldview about God, his theology about God, or he has always had this false view, and now it's coming out. And I think that's what's happening. I think one of the things that God is going to accomplish in Job's life is to take a man who in many ways is blameless. Outwardly, he's blameless. He's a good man, the best man perhaps on the earth at that time. But there are issues in Job's heart that God knows are there that he wants to root out. He wants Job to be a better man, a more mature man, a more godly man. He wants him to have a true biblical theology. And so he's working to root those things out of Job. Now we're seeing what God has to deal with here in verses 5 and 6. But look at verse 6 especially. "Know then that God has wronged me and has closed his net around me." Now there is Job's theology. He is not disagreeing with Bildad. He has the same karma, prosperity, gospel, law of attraction worldview that Bildad had. Wicked people deserve evil things. Good people deserve good things. He does not argue philosophically with Bildad. What does he do? He's basically saying, I am not wicked. Therefore, this bad stuff that's come upon me has come only because God has wronged me. Job is deteriorating here, or things are coming out that we didn't know about before. He is now making strong, ugly accusations against God. The friends have made accusations against Job, and Job has made accusations against them. But now we're at a different level. When you start accusing God of doing that which is wrong, there's something seriously wrong in your understanding about yourself and about God. And I do believe this is what he's working on in Job's life. In verse 21, we'll just jump over there for a moment. He says, pity me, O you, my friends, for the hand of God has struck me. And so he is seeing God coming against him almost as an enemy, and he's calling out for pity from his friends. Like I said, this is a serious accusation. Something's gone wrong in Job's understanding about himself and about God. And it shows what the Lord is trying to root out of his life, to root out of Job's life. There are things here. And we're starting to see some of those things. There's an arrogance in Job's life that we were not aware of early on, a pride aspect, and a view that if he does all these things as he should, if he ticks all the boxes God must give him a good life. That's not a biblical picture. That's not a God-honoring picture. That is a picture of prosperity, gospel, of karma, those types of things not found in Scripture. Job is self-righteous as well. He's not done wrong. He doesn't see any evil in his life. Now, the wonderful thing is we're going to see at the end of the book, he now understands what God is up to and changing his life, but he doesn't understand it at this point. Job needs a mid-course correction in his understanding of himself and God. God is at work doing that, and that's what we've been looking at this week. We'll pick it up next week right where we left off and looking at Job.